Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing the Halloween book tag. So first of all, happy Halloween. I know a lot of you probably celebrated on the weekend, but I still wanted to do this video because it is technically Halloween. And I have my spiderweb earrings on and I'm all in like orange. I'm really feeling it today. And as always, I will link the creator's video down below. And there are 7 questions, so let's just get started. Number 1, carving pumpkins. What book would you carve up and light on fire? I have a few. The first one would be the Book of Fuck by Torna something. I can't remember her last name. That book is horrible. She's Too Young by Jessica Cain. That's a recent book that I've read that is just, I don't know. And as much as I love Abby Glines, I would definitely burn Sweet Little Thing. That is just not her best work at all. 2, trick or treat. What character is a treat? What character is a trick? And for this, like, I couldn't really think of like a better answer. I just kept thinking of like love triangles and like what character did I like more than the other. I don't know. So I went with Hades by Alexandra Ardenetto. Xavier. I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it. He is a treat because I love him, and Jake is a trick. I hated Jake the entire time. I hated him so much. He was like the complete opposite of what Bethany stood for, and I did not like him at all. So that's kind of my answer. I want to know if, I know this like book is super old and the series is really old. It's like one of my OGs. But if any of you have read this book, did you actually like Jake? Were you rooting for him? Like, I want to know if people actually liked him. I don't know. 3, candy corn. What book is always sweet? And for this one, I'm going with Pucked Off by Helena Hunting. This is book 6 in the Pucked series, and this is probably my favorite one so far. I just love it so much. This book is always sweet, and it's just, I mean, I haven't really reread it, so I can't consider it something that like I read over and over again and think it's so sweet, but I remember loving this book so much, and I thought it was so different from the rest of the books in the series, which is weird, but it just felt so unique, but also had still the similar vibes as the other books. I'm not making sense, but this book is just super sweet. I loved it so much. 4, ghosts. What character would you love to visit you as a ghost? For this one, I'm going with Henry from The Secret History, which is kind of funny. I would just love to, like, not even for him to like visit me as a ghost, but like I just want to talk to him and be like, what happened? What happened? Like, what really happened? What was going on in your head? What was going on with you? I want to know more about you. So I'm picking Henry. 5, dressing up in a costume. What character would you want to be for a day? I have like 2 answers for this. I'm going to go with Diana Bishop from A Discovery of Witches. I've been watching the TV show and I would just love to dress up as her for a day and have her hair. Like, can we get a load of like Teresa Palmer's hair? Like, oh my gosh, she has like hair goals. Anyways, but I would love to be Diana Bishop for a day on Halloween. I think that'd be really, really fun. Or I'd really, really love to be Tessa Gray for Halloween. I think that would be really fun to wear like a very Victorian dress and just, I don't know, I love Tessa. I think she would be fun to like cosplay as. So I think she'd be a great one to dress up as too. 6, wizards and witches. What is your favorite Harry Potter moment? I was really, really thinking about this. I mean, I haven't read all of the books. I've only read the first three, and obviously I love the movies. I watch the movies over and over again. But I was thinking of this answer and I really couldn't think of one. Like my favorite moment. I'm like blanking on it. I do have to say, like, one of my favorite moments is when Harry, Ron, and Hermione first meet, and that's kind of like the beginning of everything. I think that's like one of my favorite moments, which is so weird because they're so young, but it's the beginning. It's the beginning of everything, and I guess that's maybe my favorite moment. I don't know. 7, blood and gore. What book was so creepy that you had to take a break from it for a while. I'm going with Verona Blood by Lily St. Germain. I didn't take a break from this book. I actually like ended up reading it in like one sitting, but this book was so disturbing and just so gross. It's a dark romance, but to me there wasn't really that much of a romance aspect. It was just kind of about this girl who gets kidnapped and she gets raped, and it's like described and like heavily described, and it's like really twisted, and it just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and like it was a lot heavier than I thought as well. Like, you know, I'm pretty good with the dark romances, but sometimes there's just like some that just go a little too far, you know? So that was one of them for me. That I just, like, I read it, but I'm not going to continue on to like the second book because it's just, it was so pointless to me. There was no point to that book. Like, it was just very disturbing. So that is it for this tag. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great Halloween. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!